Well, hello everyone. I just wanted to share some of my story with you that I'm currently, or I should not call it a story, it's a journey because it's really is a story is something that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Well, this is just at the beginning. So I just wanted to share a little bit. I just wanted to share where I'm starting from. That on March 8th of this year, 2025, I actually started on my health and fitness journey with my trainer Daniel Jaede. However, this time when I start, I am definitely going to finish. And the reason why this time is different is because I'm starting it with prayer and I'm asking God to keep me going. And I feel like a lot of us have been there before, which is why I'm also recording this. And because I want others to be able to go on this journey with me. I've been here many, many times before, but I believe in my heart that this time is different. And also, I'm asking God to keep me going and not give up on my goals. I am also asking God to allow me to drop the weights, the physical weight, but the spiritual weights as well. Um, and during the course of my journey, which of course I didn't just start March 8th, um, it actually started before then. Just a little bit to backtrack can kind of give you some kind of insight. In January of this year, um, I was going through me and my husband IVF because we would like to expand our family. However, they were saying that due to my age and things like that, I'm not able to, that my eggs weren't in a good condition. He was fine, but for me, because of my age, that is the reason why. Well, I also feel like God wouldn't want me to carry a child and also not be able to physically carry. So I said, well, Lord, I do want to be able to be at the prime condition to be able to carry our little one whenever that may happen. Now, my husband, he's totally good to go. He got checked out. I got checked out, and so we know all of that is, is good. But it was the um, it was the condition of my eggs. So, preferably, we'll be able to also work on that as I'm losing these weights. Um, also, so that was in January. Once my IVF treatment, IVF cycle, I'm sorry, was canceled in the middle. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's pretty late here. It's at night. Um, it was got canceled in the middle of the cycle, and they were saying because the medication wasn't working as quickly as they would like to have seen. So they didn't want to do so they canceled the egg retrieval. They didn't want to follow through with it because they said that it wouldn't be anything there. So, of course, I was very depressed, very heartbroken, very sad. Um, and I said, okay, well, Lord, I'm going to continue moving forward with what you have given me to do. And I'm going to continue to do what it is that you call for me to do. And before we started to go on this fertility journey, I was going on my health and fitness journey. So I said that I want to make sure that I am at optimal health and I want to be able to get as much of this weight off of me as I can. Now, I do know also that means being disciplined, That means being steadfast in the Lord. But this has not only been just something for the physical, but mainly it's a spiritual journey. And I'm asking God to continue to allow me to see what His plan is for the future. Um, because of course it always feels good to say, hey, I want to lose X amount of pounds. And I do. I'm going on a cruise in December, and um, I do want to look my best. I want to be down 150 pounds. If not at 150, I want to be close to it. So getting back to the beginning, March 8th, I started at 228 pounds. Um, Today is April 1st, and I weighed myself, and I am currently at 215 pounds. 215, that's 215, yes. So my goal, interim, short term, excuse me again, it's late, is that I want to be at 200 pounds by Mother's Day. That is my goal, and I believe that I'm able to do it, but it's not going to be through me, it's going to be through Him, right? Because I put this all in God's hand. He said, you do, what you can do, and I'll do the rest. So I'm relying on my Heavenly Father to do the rest. Keeping up with my diet, keeping up with my personal trainer, and just continuing to stay steadfast in the Lord and His Word, and believing that His Word is true, and I know it is. And so again, I'm videotaping this. I guess it's sort of like a diary or documentary or whatever you may call it. I don't think it's a documentary. I'm not that important, but I will call it a video diary. And I will post it on Facebook or YouTube or whatever for others to be able to see, because as we go through our journeys in life, there's no test um, without a testimony. And I believe God always has us here to be a testimony. Everything that we go through, all our ups and downs, trials and tribulations in life, it is not for us, it's for God to get the glory. And so everything that we may go through at the time, it may seem it is hard, and I'm not even going to try and take away from it. It is difficult when you're going through, and it hurts, and you go through a lot of different changes and whatnot. But with God, I'd rather go through it with God than without Him any day of the week, right? So this is my first I guess journal, diary. I don't know what they call it nowadays. I'm sorry. I'm 42 years old. This is I'm new to this. So, but yeah, I hope that you guys, will watch and not just not just, watch it, but also hopefully I inspire some people. Hopefully that, some people will get motivated by it. All right. Take care. God bless. Good night. Peace.